Good morning, y'all. It's Jeannie. I am here with a flip through and also a couple of little traveler's notebooks that I made yesterday to throw up for grabs while I was making this for Miss Brenda. I don't know if y'all remember back when I first kind of started my channel, I was making a little 1980s little prayer book, traveler's notebook with this fabric and these colors, and she had wanted one, and I have to apologize to Miss Brenda because I was going through all of my orders and such, and I saw hers and I was like, oh my goodness. So I made you a tassel here, and I put a little seashell on it and a glass bead and some wooden beads, and added some pom-pom trim this time. I've never done that before, but I saw Nelda at Nelda's Crafts do this, and I thought it was so pretty. Anyway, so this detaches if you don't want it on here. And then I just used this fabric to close it with. Did a lot of stitching. It's fabric on the outside. I put some flowers, and then I folded this wallpaper on the inside, but then I folded the wallpaper over and made a pocket on the front right here. And again, you can take that off, but I just made the little clusters like I did in the similar to the other one. And then there's some little journaling cards and some more little golden book pages. She had told me I could just add in different children's book pages. So this has a vintage feel. The other two I'm going to show. I went ahead and made a couple of modern ones since I've really never done that, for those of you who might want that. There's a recipe of banana nut bread. There's a little owl charm, some pom-pom trim, little goodies in the bag, some more journaling cards. There's the tuck spot. Oh, girl's so cute. And then this is a coffee dyed sheet of cardstock. And you could actually glue this down and make it a pocket, but either way, but I thought I would leave that up to you. There's a little acetate piece I stapled on for a tab. Some washi tape. And I just put all these little prayers on here and stitched them out of the book. In the center of the signature is just this, he's got the whole world in his hands page. Here's just some more vintage children's book cutouts in a Project Life card. Or journaling card, rather. And again, this piece you could make a pocket or use it and put a photo on and write on. Put you a little shaker pocket in here with a pineapple stuck in the middle since it's summertime. Feels like summertime. I think I glued that shut together right there. Oh, yeah, I thought that was two. I think that is two green pages. yeah, that got stuck together there. Another image out of, this was the 1950s. Well, one of them was a 50s edition, one was the 70s of this little children's prayer book. And this was just another, just children's little devotional book. I thought that little girl was cute. And some more goodies down in this bag. I just made that one double-sided so you could decide what you wanted to do with it. Some more pom-pom trim. A little piece of embroidery fabric. There's the Lord's Prayer on that side out of that children's book. And then this is a pocket over here from the fabric, kind of reversed from the fabric to the wallpaper. And then I made this, I stitched around this so you could, and then, oh no, I backed this with coffee paper, dyed paper on the back to journal on. And it has this fabric ruffle across the back, and I just did messy stitching across all of it to hold it. But it's so pretty and just cozy and soft in your hands with all that little pom-pom trim poking out of the side. So there you go, Miss Brenda. I will get that one out to you. Everyone else also, y'all hang on, I'm fixing to show these two, but I will be getting orders ready this weekend and getting all those mailed out throughout the week next week. Because I have about 7 journals over here to mail out that I've been showing the last few days. So while I was making that one, I actually started on 4 just while I was doing the Traveler's Notebook size. One's like a vintage, I haven't finished these two. One's a vintage gardening type theme when it's done, and then this other will be a vintage floral gardening type, and then the other's just another just with more a more eclectic mix. But these two are done, up for grabs. These are very modern. I haven't really done any, I don't guess, yet that y'all have seen of the more modern with just no coffee dyed paper. You know, you might have a daughter, granddaughter, niece, or you may not like the vintage, you know, feel. So I did this with Maggie Holmes. She's my favorite designer, great paper designer of paper. And so these were just bright and summery, and I say more simple, but they're kind of fun. So if you're interested in one of these, just message me on Instagram at Jen's Junk with 2 N's and an S _ junk _ or at RJ Gray for AU. Okay, so this is it just has sari silk wrapped around. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't even think. It's early still for me. Okay, so I just put some pom-pom trim around the top of this, and then I stitched around this. I tried to make a little shaker pocket see-through on the front here, and this is just cardstock on these on the outside. And then this one is as well on the inside. So you open this one up, and it's just got a pocket here that I just inked the edges of. Put that little journaling card. Oh, and I had put this little flamingo button dangled right there. Some sequin trim. And again, this is just mostly just white paper. I just glued this down and punched the edge. And then it does have cardstock mixed in too for some color. There's plenty of writing space. Little butterfly. I stitched around some of the cards. You can journal on the back. And these clips right here, I've learned they clip much better if you clip them the opposite. Like if you clip them like that, like you're supposed to, for some reason they don't hold, so they'll hold very well if you'll do them like that. Maybe that's how you're supposed to use a paper clip, and I'm just clueless. So here's just a little tag with some flowers. Here's some goodies all in here. It's just full of trims and paper clips to make some fun paper clips. Some washi tape. Another little journaling spot. I just put a little bead dangle right there. I made a little glitter tag here. That little flower. You can write on the back of that. And then the center of the signature is a pocket, and it has some journaling cards down in there. This is just glued on. It's part of the paper pack. There's some more trims and a little journaling card. Some Maggie Holmes ribbon, just glued down through there on the cardstock. Then a charm that says peace. The back of the cardstock, I made a pocket out of that card, and then just made a little tag. And then I made a shaker pocket for this one. And just lightly embellish some of the pages. There's a label on the back, and you can see the stitching through. And so that just wraps around like that. Or you can tie it in a bow, however you want. And then this one is from her carousel line that I love. It's tied with seam binding. I stitched around it, and it has fabric on the inside to make it a little more durable, but it also has cardstock pockets stitched on the inside. So there are just cut-offs of the paper pads. So I made another little shaker pocket here and just put some flowers and rickrack and pom-pom trim around that. So there's a pocket. Just glued that down, stitch those circles, some little tags and cut aparts from the collection. A little tuck spot, or corner tuck here. More cardstock, more of that Maggie Holmes ribbon. and just a little embellishment at the top. These are the only vintage things in these, but they don't look it, you know, these bright papers. I stitched around some of these little cards to journal on. These do measure approximately 8.5 by 4.5, so they may be a little bit bigger than a traveler's notebook size, but this is the center of this signature, and it's also a pocket with just some of the cutoffs from the papers. And then I had glued this down and just put, you can get something else up in there if you want to, but I just put that glitter paper right there. Or pom-pom trim, washi. Other sheet of that cardstock with the swans. Just a doily folded over. This is glued down here, and it says celebrate. This is the other side of that bag, but it's just empty. I'll put this butterfly down in there. And then the back of this also has a pocket that's stitched on with a journaling card. And then I clipped up at the top a bag of paper clips and little fabric pieces to make paper clips with this one. And then this is what this one looks like from the side. So those are fun and summery. So y'all just message me if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. And I do believe that I'm at that 300 giveaway mark. Make sure you go to the way back a few videos to the Hobby Lobby Dollar Tree and Tuesday Morning Haul, I believe it was, where I'm doing the Dollar Tree giveaway, and comment under there, be a visible subscriber, be 18 or older, or 13 and older and have your parents' permission, and I will be doing that drawing soon. And then just keep subscribing. When I hit 500, I will give away a journal. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.